Welcome to another episode of Lifelong Learner. This is the Out of Class edition with Ben, Janesh, and Matt. Hope you enjoy.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Lifelong Learner. Welcome, Matt. Welcome, Ben. How are we all doing?
Good to see you, boys. So good. One of the best things. One of the best things ever. Our little catch up, bringing some wisdom to the world.
We're for the viewers, just want to point out we're all in very eclectic backgrounds that aren't Zoom backgrounds. They're all natural backgrounds. Ben looks like he's in an airport of some sort, but with the roof there. The roof looks very airport, doesn't it?
It does.
It does.
Yours looks like you're in a library.
I know, it does.
You look like you're in your lawyer's office before he works out your plea.
yeah, nice and early, right? If you go to those dodgy lawyers and they go, "Oh, can I just use your office space? I got this podcast in the morning." I'm like, yeah, sure. Come in.
Your intelligence went through the roof, Janesh. Just put a few books behind you and suddenly you look like you've got more credibility.
Perfect. All the books. Just get all.
What about you, Matty?
Life
Where
CEO.
are you?
Somebody's house, just kind of knocked on the door and was like, "Hey, help me out."
How you guys doing? Since
Good,
last time.
but I got a text from Matty and I was walking and it was like 6 o'clock that you texted like about what time are we on today. What were you doing up at that time, Matty?
Me?
That was me.
Oh, was it?
But it wasn't 6, mate. It was like 7. Wasn't that? It was just before 7.
Oh, right.
I wanted to confirm because I was like, oh, look, I got a couple of things in to schedule my day. But Matt was up. He was like, yep, I'm ready to go.
Ooh.
Yeah, for me to call you at 6 a.m. Melbourne time, I would have to be up at like 3 in the morning.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
But
Because if no one gets up at 3 in the morning, that means you're going to bed at 3 in the morning. Right?
Correct. So what's going on in everyone's world? Janesh, I want to hear. Tell us and
Janesh
the audience.
Is the big news. We've got to start there.
There's got to be some big things going on in your world.
Yeah.
Mate, we could share.
We can share. So officially finished and wrapped up at the summit. Kind of end of a chapter, end of an era for me. And so that all went well. That was always a weird feeling moving into that, right? So like the 2 days a week, and then I think Ben, you said it's like you're in the holding like presidency or the holding like election, like the new leadership selected, but you can't make any big decisions, and you're just there to make sure you don't go to war. So that was interesting, and then that finished up and it kind of wrapped up and felt good. Like kind of really felt like, yep, that's time. And in the meantime as well, so on the same week I finished up, Cash and I settled on a business. So we bought a business, a local business, and that is like, it's go because it's also like not knowing this industry, not knowing their systems, like CRM, like you just go, there's like, where do you start? And there's just it's a big beast. It's like layers of this onion where I'm learning, and like that's why it's exciting. Go, right, let's learn about this, and then let's go to this part. Let's learn about this, and then go to this part. And so, yeah, that's been been exciting, and also going, all right, where do we start? Because obviously we've settled. It's like you're seeing things going out the door of like expenses, and you're like, I can't really plug that yet till I understand it. But you want to plug it or change something, but you can't yet because you're like, oh, I don't really understand it yet. So it's been good. It's been a lot of moving parts, but it's been good.
I have a question.
Where's the nervous excitement balance for you there?
Good question.
The nervous. The excitement is the learning and kind of going, all right, what is status quo and how do we alter this a little bit for the better? I think the nervousness is like, okay, great. The responsive of some key stakeholders there going, all right. So I think the greater team are pretty good about it. Or will be pretty good about it. I think the nervous is like, all right, but also how quick can we do these? Because some of these take a little bit of time and you're like, but you're looking as you settle and you're in a bit of debt with this business. You're like, oh, there's a lot of expenses in like a week, and you're like, what is going on? Is this normal? They're like, yep. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right, keep it rolling, man.
Percentages. What are the percentages to excited to nervous ratio?
Excited. Excited. It's been this last 2 weeks, probably 70 to 80%, and then the nervous, 20 to 30.
You're
so
laughing.
yeah. So I'm more excited. So
He's delusional. That's what he is. He's delusional.
right, naivety at the moment. Right, going in naive.
Mate, you know where I start with cutting costs is wages. Just cut.
Just people. Just get rid of 90% of the people.
Cut everyone's hourly rate. Cut everyone's hourly rate.
Yeah, you know what I'm learning this new industry's award rate. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, they get paid for what? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You think this is electricians, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen, Benny, what's going on with this screen?
Mate, your videos.
I'm here.
Have you seen, all my friends are like the builders, plumbers, builders, Sparkies, what else? You know, they're all in that kind of crew. And the amount of memes that come through for electricians is ridiculous. Like videos of guys rocking up in really expensive cars, just flashing cash, and they put in a light bulb and they get paid $1 million. That's basically what I see from social media. So, yeah. Is it true? Do they print money?
It's not true. It's not true yet. It's not true yet. Give me 6 months and I'll tell you. Give me a year and I'll tell you. Once kind of hopefully the books balance.
I have one more question. Kay has been working for this business for years, so she understands the outward facing. She was she the admin secretary?
She does a bit of both. So she's been last year the crew there, so chief operating officer. So a bit of both, so in and out. So so she's kind of the central source of information there. So which is good. But I come in like bird's eye view, trying to in her mind,
guns blazing,
mate, trying to fuck
sledgehammer in hand,
fuck shit up. I go, I want to learn about this, and she's like, I don't have time for that right now. And I'm like, she goes, I'm putting out fires, and I'm like, no. I just because this is not a priority. I go, yeah, it is for me. She goes, nah.
My chair needs to massage me while I'm sitting at my desk.
You're putting out the fires that you create, Ganesh, or she's putting out the fires you create?
Oh, no. She's last week, we're definitely putting out the fires that I've been creating. But I've just been asking naive questions, and I think it's been causing a little bit of confusion, but healthy. I think healthy confusion. But, yeah.
So let me understand what you do with your time. Guys, holding a hammer. I'm a builder. Oh, so you improve things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Call me a builder.
That's it. Cool. Really stoked we got this new general manager. It's
actually interesting because the other day they got Case like, what do you like? They need to know what you're doing, and I go, yeah, I don't really know yet what I'm like, what my role is there. And I think we said, oh look, it'll be like partnerships and a bit of marketing and some systems. But at the moment, it's learning everything, right? So I went to a site the other day, and they're like, one of the senior guys goes, what do I introduce you as? And I was like, no. I go, let's just subtle. He goes, labourer? I go, yeah, perfect. And then I was like, he goes, oh, hi mate, I know you're only here for a few hours, but you want to come back later this week. And he goes, you probably can't. I go, what do you mean? He goes, you don't have your white card. And he goes, I just got asked, where's your new labourer's white card? I'm like, oh, fuck. I go, mate, there's cowboys on this work site, left, right, and centre. You're telling me this little fucking white card is going to make a difference? So he's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, rightio. I'll book that in. I'll book that in and get that done.
Right. So unionised side, is it?
No, that one's
not like a Ku Klux Klan thing.
No white. No, there's a brown card too, mate. But right. No, there was that one wasn't union. That one wasn't
No.
union. I could only imagine the fucking union one, mate. I got to have a cup. Nothing against unions, but I reckon I would have a lovely time to get inducted, take a day and a half of wages to get inducted, and yeah, I just don't know how, but makes the world go round. So yeah, that one wasn't. So
Yeah, good.
One more
Well, mate,
question.
yeah, go, Matty.
Yeah, pause, Benny. Hang on. I got my foot in the door there.
Yeah, you just.
How big is this, Janesh? How many employees? How many departments? Like, what are we dealing with here? Because
they got
all news to me.
like one. They got like say their operations department, their admin department. Within operations, they got like commercials, big commercial, and small and maintenance projects, or like more small and maintenance works within their operations. Admin, the storeman's a one-person department, but kind of does his own thing. But they've got at the moment.
This is all commercial. You don't do domestic.
They do a little bit of domestic, not a lot. About
You can do
27.
my solar and my batteries.
No, we don't do solar, mate. We can. I can quote it for you, and I'll sub it out and put a bit of markup on it. But no, we don't do solar. So we got 27, Matt, for the moment.
27.
Yeah.
30 with you and Cash, because you guys are worth 3.
Thanks, mate. No, at the moment, man, I'm getting paid 0. I'm there just for good
Well, you're
looks.
not doing anything, mate. You're just trying to work stuff out, and you're saying things like pass us the sledgehammer, and they're like, mate, that's called an impact drill.
Yeah, no. So yeah, it's good. It's just it's just a beast of knowledge to learn. So which is good, which is exciting. The learning part is exciting to go. All right, let's really spend time and there's only certain things you can go. How do you quickly learn something? You can't. It's repetition. It's time. It's like I'm going to read this book, or I'm going to learn how to read plans and go, what does this actually mean? And you just got to take plans home and go, all right, fuck, what's that do? What's this do? So you kind of know it. So
Don't cut the red wire. That's my only piece of advice.
is that Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise?
Unless you're in Indonesia, and that red wire will be a green wire for some fucking reason.
Mate, this is coming from the colorblind person, mate, where the red and green look the same, Matt.
Oh, Matty. Mate, how is your journey going, Matty?
I relate to you, Janesh, because, yeah, I take plans home, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And then I have to translate it into, so I learn it in English. This is a column, this is a bearer, this is Joyce. And then I have to relearn it again in Bahasa. It's not called a bearer, that's called a beam. That's not a column. Column means pool. Like, dude, I'm with 50-50 between
Excitement and
nervousness. 100%, 50-50.
So where are we at?
Mate, big breakthrough. I was telling Janesh last week, I sent a picture. I was so ill. Like, you know when you're so ill that just
I thought that was you in bed this morning.
No.
No.
If you look closer, you'll see.
He's got a drip in his arm.
An IV there. That's not how I spend most of my days. No. It's definitely worth the investment because I felt $1 million after that IV. Wow. But we went out last Friday to celebrate because you've heard me many times on the podcast talk about my team being amazing and the woodwork team being really challenging. You remember that story?
Yeah, I do.
Mate, after I was just getting to my wit's end, and then after meeting after meeting after meeting, we had this new team come in. Oh, they're killing it.
Okay.
They're doing a great job. So I got super excited. I'm like, Bobby, we've rounded it a corner now. Let's go celebrate. We went out for a steak meal. Boom. Next day, destroyed.
Was a steak, mate.
They poisoned you.
That's what.
That was dog.
Dog.
You remember that little white dog? That little white dog.
Don't say that.
You know the ones they poison? You said, oh, look, your neighbours kind of sometimes poison dogs and blah, blah.
I've learned never do medium rare. Even if I'm in a really nice restaurant, right? Like I thought they can do it. No. From now on, I do well done in Indonesia. Not taking any risks.
Yeah, wow.
Steak. You can't get sick from steak.
No, you can't.
It's the only thing that I've
It wasn't
had.
the salad. Wasn't the salad with the
Oh.
steak.
Didn't eat that. Just had peppercorn, steak, mashed potato. That's all I've had. And everything else is stuff that I like, pretty much consistent. Same meals, same places. I've vetted everywhere. I've got my 15 places now.
No, just bad gastro.
The worst though, to the point where I was so ill. My next door neighbors had typhoid. And so they, you know, when someone tries to offer you advice, they're like, oh, I'd get a blood test. Maybe you've got typhoid, because we had typhoid. So then I'm like researching typhoid, ill in bed with nothing to do. That's terrible. I'm like, oh my God, if I have this, it's a nightmare. Like, it's really bad. And I've become an expert on typhoid. I booked in. So because that seed had been sown, right, and my mind was pretty resilient before that. I was just dealing with symptoms. I'm like, whatever, it's gastro. It's just a matter of time. As long as I make sure I keep my hydration up and I eat really lame, plain food, eventually I'm going to be all right. But because they sowed that seed and I researched the shit out of it that night, I woke up the next morning a little bit worse, not better. And so then I went into like panic mode. I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, this is typhoid. I'm in big trouble. And then called an ambulance. They came, IV. They went, you know, they obviously, it's an incredible service, but it's also about money, right? So they go through this list. They do their triage and everything has a cost.
A price list,
you know?
shopping list.
Dude. And I'm really ill, so I just want help. Kat's on like a call, can't help me. I'm completely pathetic, at the mercy of this really nice Indonesian guy who speaks beautiful English, who promises he's going to help me.
And rent you.
Through my conversation, I've managed to get the bill up to like $8,800,000. And he goes, oh, you have insurance, right? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know, maybe. And he's like, oh, well, if you have insurance, this isn't going to be a problem. If you don't, then this is going to be painful. I look at it, I'm like, oh, you're right. We got to get rid of some of this stuff and get it a little bit more reasonable.
What was that? What were you paying for?
The ambulance to come out?
The ambo was only $30 to get them to come to you. And I couldn't go to hospital.
Mate, that's their job, by the way, for them to come to you.
No,
that's what ambulances do, mate. You don't go to the ambulance.
You get a discount, and Betty, if it's free if you go to them.
Ambulance comes, parks out the front, ready to take you to hospital if they need. But you get a doctor and a nurse that come into your house, and then they take care of you at home. So you get full service at home. And it only costs.
They're not real doctors, mate.
No, that's they're filming for OnlyFans.
They've got a $15 stethoscope around their neck.
That could be true. It's up for debate. Yep. But way better than being stuck in a hospital, you know, needing to go to the toilet the whole time. And you're going to be the last on the list, right? When you're in a hospital emergency room, the guy with the missing arm is going before you. Any blood goes before you. So it ended up working out. And
what's on the checklist you got to pay for? Like him taking your blood pressure or?
IV. They were putting in like 4 IVs. So they had 2 saline, 1 with vitamin C, zinc, like just heaps of different minerals that they were going to try and pump into me. So there was like 3 there. Then there's
because IV therapy is big in Bali and Indonesia.
Yeah. So there was like a big cost there. The medication, which is like antibiotics, blah blah blah. I don't know. I don't really know. Either way, I got rid of everything except saline solution and antibiotics, and I got a blood test. I think the blood test was $200.
Oh, because you had typhoid.
So I wanted to know, right? Because if you have typhoid, you're a mess, but also you're contagious for the next 12 months. And that's not good, right? Like, Kat's 100% going to get it, and all my friends are going to get it. So anyway, I got a blood test. Within 2 hours, so they took my blood, put me into an IV, put one straight through me while they were there, put another one on for maintenance, got the results, came back 2 hours later, and gave me my blood test. No HIV.
They went and got a coffee and came back with someone else's blood test and took you $200.
Again, but I feel like $1 million, so there's no SIBO effect.
Yeah. Oh. And you haven't got HIV. That's good.
No HIV.
Not yet.
No
That comes up in the next blood test, Ben.
I've already been checked, boys. Have you?
I don't know whether you
No.
can pick up HIV within 2 hours if you just caught it, mate. But anyway,
Through the needle that they gave him the IV drip with.
yeah.
Look, stop spoiling my I am as healthy as it comes. And, mate, I'm, 3 days into eating again, going to the gym, I'm drinking coffee. Just, mate, you know when you've been that sick, I was saying to Jeanette before, you're just grateful for anything. All those normal, mundane, boring things, you're like, this is the best. Yeah.
Benny, what about you, mate? We just heard that you're going through competing again, mate. What else is in news? Is that the biggest at the moment?
Oh, mate, there's just so much on. I said to Michelle yesterday, mate, synchronistic, she just texted me as I said her name.
Love it.
So that implant, I've got to take it out.
Yeah.
I said to her yesterday, she said to me, are you excited about going to the snow? So we're off to the snow for a week, in a week's time.
Yep.
The whole crew going up in a plane. It'll be lovely.
In a plane?
Lodges, with the stone and the wood. Feel like we're in Canada.
Are you going to Falls or where to?
Hotham.
Nice.
Hotham. Yeah. So she goes, oh, excited. I go, look, I haven't even thought about it. I just got so much on my mind at the moment. She goes, what have you got on your mind? I go, well, here we go. I'm glad you asked. Yeah, I have, mate. I've decided to compete. I can't stop thinking about food. Right? Yeah. So not wanting to eat it, but watching what I eat. Right. So everything's being weighed, everything's measured. That process has started. And training. So there's all that. Got to get on the ball with training. And knowing that it's a 4-month journey. I've got 16 weeks of it. So it's not like just do it for a week. Then I'm learning to fly, and I need to wrap that up. I need to get my pilot's license finished because I'm ready to go and take the test. I just got to get organised and book it. The new practice, new team. Been to a conference.
New practice? What do you mean?
Oh, we've renovated the whole practice.
Okay, yeah.
We did a big reno.
Okay.
That was the kind of the environment has changed.
Yep.
Now we're changing the
product
what we do.
Yes. Gotcha.
Just been at a conference on the weekend up in Sydney, and mate, there was just heaps of change. You bring all that back. And what else? There was a few other things.
Family.
Oh yeah, there's family too. Just
chunk of people's lives.
Yeah, mate, there's family.
New kids.
There's just needs to be lots on. So and here's the other thing. This is probably the big thing that's on my mind. Is I want practice. I want work to be a part of my life, but not all consuming. And I find, as you may have found too, that you go to work, you get there at 8, you finish at 6. There's this kind of hangover that goes from 6:30 to 7 to 8 to 9 maybe, or even the next day. Even if you got the next day off, you're kind of hungover from yesterday. The things that happened, whether it be physical things or whether it be mental things, there's this kind of hangover, and I'm feeling a hangover from work at the moment. A bit of a mental hangover, but definitely a physical hangover. So my body is just not quite coping with big days in practice. And so I find I get home at night time and I just want to collapse on the couch. And I don't like that feeling.
Is it the season you're in that rejuvenating that practice, and you're in a go, and all that takes with energy?
Oh, look, there's mental energy with that.
Yep.
But it's the physical energy of adjusting patients.
I'm
busy. I'm busy in practice.
Yep.
I see a lot of patients, and just my elbows and shoulders. And I wake up in the morning, I lay in bed, and I lift my arm. I can feel the
Isn't that like a cruel irony? Your job is to make people feel good in their body, and it's not your body.
I know.
If only you
This is
had
what
a
I'm talking
daughter and
about.
a son that were chiros that could fix you.
I know. This is what's occupying my mind. Is I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this achy in the morning business. And so, is it just temporary? Is it just something that's going on right now, this month, this fortnight, it's probably been 2 or 3 months, or is this a long-term thing, which means I need to do something different? And I don't know what the difference is. I don't know what the other thing is. I don't know how to fix it. So I'm a bit stuck around that at the moment. This hangover. And so I go flying, and I go flying for an hour and a half, and I land the plane, I get in my car, no hangover. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no, I can move straight away onto the next thing.
Yeah.
But I just find, the truth is, there's always been that case in business. You guys know that. But I want to get it to the point where when I finish at 6:30 on a Tuesday night, it's like, cool, now what? I'm good. I've got energy. I'm not sore. I've got mental space. How do I build that? So that's all consuming at the moment.
When you work that out, please share. Because that's my goal too, right? Like, I think that's what we all do. If we're trying to build something, we build it for a reason, not to become, like, for me, it's financial freedom and time. And I'm willing to invest a large chunk of time and resources to then create space for that. But I see a lot of people who do that and then they get stuck in the busy and they never get what they really wanted, which was the space and the time. Concerns me a little bit. And as well, like, I realized exactly what you brought up, is that the passion behind my project is the surfing, is a lot of these activities. But when you're providing that service for others, you don't get to do those activities. I'm like, I do not want to be telling people I haven't surfed in 9 months because I've just been taking people surfing. Like, I got to work out how. Yeah.
When was the last time you got adjusted, Ben?
Monday.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you do? Curious. What in your last go season of practice, was it the same, or what did you do differently in your last season of go practice? Like in go, like where it's like coast and go, and now you're definitely in go. But what did you do? Was it the same? My question is, was it the same? And if it's not, what did you do differently?
Well, training. So there's the bodybuilding is a layer that is taking some
layer.
physical resources. But I want to be able to do that. Like, I want to be able to do everything. And here's the thing, Michelle said to me, she goes, do you know, most people in their 40s and 50s, they wake up with an ache, whether it's a knee or an ankle or a shoulder or their neck. They wake up and there's an ache.
She's a wise woman. She is a wise woman.
She said, you don't get through life without an ache.
Yes, mate.
You know?
Wise. Means you've been living.
Do you guys have an ache?
Yeah.
You wake up with an ache, and I don't mean the ache between your legs. I mean a joint ache.
I can't remember a time I woke up without an ache, a cut, some kind of injury. There's often in my life, there's a period and it's very short, and I don't appreciate it because it's not until I get injured that I go, oh my God, how good is it not being injured? I'm in that sweet spot right now, actually. I should appreciate this. Always, man, some kind of cut. I've rolled my ankle from one of my activities that I do, or I've just got a weird, I slept weird. Michelle's spot on. For me, always some kind of ache. You, Janesh? Do you have an ache?
Yeah, I do. The last probably couple of weeks, I noticed on the Wednesday, so this morning, and Fridays, a little bit more achy. It's the days after coaching the seniors. We're doing some more harder stuff, some more physical stuff, and these players are some of them are fit spring chickens, and I'm trying to keep up, and I'm like, whoa, probably should I know in my head I should stretch more. I don't. But like the next morning, I should, maybe just kind of loosen stuff up and just, do some more mobility stuff. Nah. But I'm like, that's my knee's a little sore. That's all right. Give it an hour. It'll be fine. It hasn't affected me yet where I'm like, it's bothering me. But do kind of can paralyze with you there, Ben, with your after the day, you're like, I'm just done. And sometimes it's okay to be done, right? And I think you're doing this week away and maybe this week away at the snows, that just that reset, right? Mm. And I think we need those resets probably more often than we actually allow ourselves, though, to have them.
Mm. Mm. I think when you're in business, as I'm sure you guys have had this experience too, these moments when you just wish you're an employee. Working at Gander, right? or at fucking Lorna Jane, where you roll up and you're hungover from the night before and you just turn up with a coffee and you unlock the door, organise a few clothes on some hangers.
First and last night, forgot to lock it. You didn't even have to unlock it. You just went to unlock it and you're like, it's already open. It's amazing.
Yeah. And you just sort of stand around and, shuffle a few clothes here and there, tell people that looks good on them, and lock up at the end of the day. That whole employee, wouldn't it be lovely for a little while?
Yeah, for a little while, right? Like it would be, but then it would be because you don't have to worry about, payroll expenses. Like, it's Tuesday, money comes in. How'd that happen? All I had to do is turn up hungover 4 days a week. That's what was great. But I think it's the other side of it. It's like the freedom that we all three of us have, right? It's just, it's not sustainable. Not sustainable.
Who's more free? The guy that starts at 9, finishes at 5, True. And never thinks about work again until 9 a.m. the next morning, or 9:05 the next morning.
It's like choose your freedom, isn't it? Mm. Because he also gets in a shitbox car that he's not certain is going to make it home. He's going out on the weekend and he's like, I hope I get a few free drinks because I can't actually afford to keep up with everyone. It's different, right? But he's certainly not thinking about all those things that need to be done on Monday.
Yeah.
Who cares? Like, choose your freedom.
Yeah.
Choose your freedom. I like that.
Choose your freedom. Mate, that's a good note to.
I know, to wrap up on. I'm gonna steal that one from you. I like that one. Choose your freedom. Yeah, that's cool.
I want both. I want the employee's freedom with the boss's freedom. Give me both.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are some take home, fellas?
Matty?
It's really funny because it's a cliche until you really experience it. And I was coming off the back of just being so ill. And the message was so clear, and it's just appreciate the journey. You're going to get there. Stop trying to get there, because once I get there, there'll be another get there, right? Once I build it, then it's going to be, now I've got to run it at this level. So the reminder for me this week from my illness has been, dude, just appreciate where you are and what you have, because it's so finite. Like, it's just, don't trade my time to be somewhere. Just enjoy what I'm doing now. And it doesn't mean anything really until you've experienced, I think that's part of being sick, or part of being injured, is the acceptance, and the appreciation for how good it is, the things we take for granted. So I'm trying to articulate that in a way that maybe somebody who's listening will hear me, but you got to really sit with that idea and feel it. Like, we have so many fucking things that are just phenomenal. So many friendships, so many things you can do with your body, ways you can spend your time, and you just don't appreciate it. And because you don't appreciate it, it doesn't bring you any joy. And for me now, that's the biggest reminder. Just appreciate what you have.
That's good, Matty. I think on that same sort of note and the idea of, choose your freedom, I thought about this earlier this week, actually. I was talking to a patient, and I'm so grateful that I have the mindset, because I'm not grateful. I don't have anything more than anyone else, but I do have the mindset that says I get to choose. I actually get to choose. I get to choose this life. I get to choose that I wake up aching the next morning, because I could stop practicing and get a job at Bunnings, and I'd love a job at Bunnings, and I could actually choose that. And I'm so grateful that I have that choice. I have the choice to choose to be in practice, to work at Bunnings, to get a job at, well, I probably wouldn't employ me at Gander, but to get a job wherever I want, or not to work. Actually, not to work. Not because I'm super wealthy, but I know I could just get by without working. And just to be able to just have the mindset that says you can choose your journey, you can choose your story. I'm grateful that I've got that mindset, because so many people don't realise that they actually have choice. Yeah.
Mate, I would come to that Bunnings and find you in that aisle. You'd be employee of the month for sure. Mate, where are the nails? It wouldn't be send me to some random aisle. It'd be like quarter of the way down aisle 26 next to the...
And let me take you there. Let me take you there.
Yeah, let's walk.
And tell me about, what are you building? What are you building?
While you're
Show me,
there,
get your phone out.
Go see Johnny over there in the timber yard. He can help you out too. Oh, no, I'll take you there too.
Have you considered that when you build this thing, you're seeking financial freedom, but actually it might be the very crux of your future stress? Maybe you don't want to build this thing. Maybe you just want to walk and talk.
Wow.
Yeah, I love it.
The possibilities.
Janesh, what's your takeaway, mate? Make sense of all this madness.
I think just coming back to that choice, I think the choice, and just like going back to like childlike, like learning, like when you're a kid and you're excited, you go, I just want to learn that. But at the same time, go like teaching a kid a skill, you're telling the kid, hey, look, you're not going to get this overnight, right? But you can keep at it. But saying that in a way, and just trying to take my own advice there, is saying that in a way that doesn't dwindle the hunger of this kid wanting to learn this skill, or how to kick a football, or how to ride a bike, but gives them the awareness, go, hey, it will come, just work hard on it, work hard, but don't, because if you crush them, go, this will take a year, and then the kid's going to go, oh, well, I don't want to learn it then, right? It's like that balance. So trying to play that balance for myself and go like, okay, great, I'm gonna take this afternoon off, because I can still sit at the computer and try and learn more, but nah, I'm good, right? Because if you push it, then it's like I don't want to push it to resent it and go, oh my God, this is a lot. It can be a lot and still be an exciting, this is a lot, this is awesome. And I want to maintain that. And as I think, going back to what both you were saying, again, it's a choice to choose. You're choosing the lot, so like let's be excited about it, right? You're not choosing the lot and going, oh no, I don't want it. Like, you're choosing it for a reason, so remind yourself of that.
Good stuff. Hey, good session, boys. Well done.
Well, like always, have a good one, guys.
See you guys. Cheers.
See ya. Thank you for listening to another episode of A Lifelong Learner. If you love this episode, please share this episode and subscribe to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and on YouTube. And if you want to say hello, send us an email at hello@lifelonglearnerpodcast.com. Thank you again.